Don't move an inch. Do you have a death wish?
It's hard to stand still with your paw pressing down on me. If we snap another thread, we'll all be turned into pincushions.
I just blocked plenty of those darts for you, and you won't let me borrow your shoulder for support? Besides, if I really wanted to hurt you, I could have just shifted when that arrow came earlier. You'd be clutching your knee and crying now.
Why?
These traps must have cost a fortune. Ice silk reinforced with dark iron core is invisible in sunlight. Plus a network of pressure plates buried underfoot. Quite a fancy game for those with a morbid taste.
You seem awfully familiar with this. You didn't set up these traps, did you? Why would the carefree mountain lord know so much about these elaborate, devious contraptions? You're looking rather suspicious here.
Hey now, you're being unfair! I'm simply knowledgeable and like to learn about these intricate little things you humans invent. How about this? To prove my innocence, let me try to unwind this thing a bit. Just a warning, my methods are a bit on the rough side. Don't blame me if I slip up and turn everyone into porcupines.
Do you think we can't get out without you? I'm the most promising future hero of Ping-On Town, after all. Come on, young hero. It's time for us to show what we're made of. I may not know much about martial arts, but I know this saying: there's always a solution within 3 steps. Where all the thread patterns converge is the nexus of this system. Destroy it, and we can be free. Look, there's a groove at the top of that steel. That's got to be the key. But the threads are too dense along the way. I'll guide your movements. Move right 3 inches. Watch out for that horizontal thread.
Whoa, thank you. Now things just got a whole lot harder.
Ugh. It's all this mangy tiger's fault for interrupting me. Listen, let me start over. Bend backward, go between these 2 threads, then lift your foot.
Listen to me instead. Move 3 steps to the right, then drop into a horse stance. I've done the math. From that distance, you can dodge 4 traps at once. Much more efficient.
You mangy tiger! You nearly got someone killed! You can clearly see that all the threads on the right are connected to an underground crossbow.
Hey, I'm thinking 10 moves ahead. And no one got shot, alright? This time it'll be fine. Take another half step left, push aside those 2 threads.
Don't touch them! That floor tile is slightly higher than the others. There might be another trap underneath that's sensitive to pressure.
Ugh, don't you trust the judgment of the Great White Tiger Mountain Lord? I've never made a wrong move during all my travels all these years.
You just lost to us once today. Young hero, you should listen to me instead. I was the one who discovered the Nexus. Trust my keen eyes.
Ugh, what good are keen eyes? Look at those skinny limbs. You're too scrawny to even be Meowie's snack. Aren't you embarrassed, shouting, "I want to be a great hero," in that squeaky little voice of yours all the time?
I'm just not lucky enough to have been born with a stronger body. Otherwise, I would have long since become the famous founder of the tiger-beating staff techniques.
Oh no, you're cursed with bad luck too? All the more reason not to listen to your instructions. Don't move. The poison bolts are a decoy. The real threat is coming your way.
No! There's a chain of mechanisms there. You'll...
Hold your breath. Gather your breath in your abdomen and guard your heart. Try to keep the poison from rising. Hold your breath. Don't move. Purple haze burns when it meets blood and turns solid in your veins. If you speak now, the poison will follow your breath and attack your heart even faster. Do you have a death wish, young hero? I told you not to move. If you do, the poison will spread even further. The poison in your meridians has already passed 3 critical points. Delay another moment, and even I won't be able to save you. If you insist on not trusting me, shall I just let you be? I was taken by a whim. What about you, then? You protected Schwanger when you were surrounded by those traps. Why was that? Then, this is my instinct, too. I saved you because you remind me of an old friend. I did. When I was very, very young, I was born with an incurable disease. As a child, I spent most of my days beside the medicine cauldron. I was a burden who could never inherit the manor. I hated the bitter taste and refused to take my medicine, always sneaking out to buy sweets instead. At the town entrance, I met a child around my age. She was homeless, yet more spirited than anyone else. Even though we were complete strangers, she would stand in front of my scrawny body and swing her dusty little fists at the bullies. Together, we made the dishonest butcher return every copper coin he'd overcharged to an old lady, chased off thugs who extorted money from peddlers, and returned a stolen rattle drum to a child from the town. Back then, I knew little about martial arts. Yet I felt more truly alive than I ever have since. I failed to keep the promise I made to her. Now, seeing you and Schwanger, I hope you two can have a better ending. Bear with me. The superficial poison is cleared, but the residue is still deep in your heart meridian. This final step requires me to guide it out with my chi, to open your channels and break through the blockage. First, your chest will feel frozen. Then your limbs will go numb and tingly, followed by a burning sensation in your abdomen. Don't be afraid. These are all normal signs that the poison is being purged. If you feel weak, don't force yourself, and just lean against my hand. I'll hold you up. Don't use your internal force within 3 days after the detoxification. Avoid alcohol and cold foods. Soon after sunset, you should rest and regulate your breathing. If you care about your own safety, after the detoxification is complete, just pretend you never saw me here.
What's on your mind? Looks like someone beat me to playing nice. Too bad. This mountain demon you suspected of heartless murders was just planning to come and heal your injury. Oh, so now you're cutting ties with me. How cruel. She slipped away faster than the mountain sparrow. You'll have to look for her yourself. I need to go back and take a good long nap. There won't be a need anymore. The general already died in her own trap. So the righteous general and the protector of the people was nothing but an ambitious schemer underneath. She dug a trap for her enemies and ended up falling into it herself. I suppose this was an outcome she deserved. The human world is indeed inferior to my mountains, where the order of survival is simple and honest.